Alright guys, welcome back. Right now we're going to watch a video on hanging a door, an interior door. And the main reason why I want to show this video to you is A, to show you the simplicity of it if you do know a strategy or have a strategy on putting this door together. Now we're going to walk through it. There's this video that I like to show, and it's this guy's amazing. Obviously what he does is trim work. And hanging a door for him is like nothing. So let's go through this video, and I'll pause as we go along and make a couple notes, but you got to check this out.
What is happening, everybody? Thanks for checking in again. I've been seeing a lot of videos on the internet now that I've kind of been searching and putting some videos myself out there of doors that are pre-hung jam doors being installed in 7.5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So I wanted to get the chance to do it my way.
Now, keep aside the fact that he's trying to do this fast. Forget about the speed. I'm not saying to speed through a project, but when you buy these doors and they're pre-hung, it makes it obviously a lot easier not having to put the hinges on it and carving them out. But if you do buy your doors pre-hung, remember and keep in mind when you're framing, if you don't already know this, a standard door is 6'6" or 6'8" in height, and your widths vary. It depends on what size of door you need. But you're leaving 2 inches all the way around in your rough framing when you're framing for a door. So if it's a 30-inch door, you're going to leave a 32-inch rough stud opening. If it's a 32-inch door, you're going to leave a 34-inch rough stud opening in order to accommodate the size of the door and the jamb. Same thing with the height. If it's a 6'6" door, you're going to leave 6'8" from floor to ceiling. If it's a 6'8" door, you're going to leave 6'10" from floor to ceiling. 6 foot 10 inches. All right, let's carry on with this guy.
Myself to see what it's going to take to get this door in the hole and finish. Now the only exception is I'm also going to be putting casing on both sides. So this door will be done 100% for the painter to come in the same time that I've been seeing other people just put it in the door. But
another note here, pre-cut your trim in order to do what this fellow's about to do. And this is the way we hang our doors as well. If you measure from the floor up, what you're going to need here is pre-cut for you, then you're good to go. So basically, if say it was a 32 door, you're going to leave an extra ½ inch on the top trim in order to accommodate the overhang. Or 1/4 inch. So it's you're going to measure this when you have it on site and give yourself an extra 1/4 inch to allow for the 1/8 overhang. So a reveal along the outside is usually 1/8 all the way around from the bottom of the jamb to where the trim starts, and that's all the way around. So pre-cut your trim and have it ready to nail on. That's the trick to getting yourself a door hung, not only quick, but you're going to get most of your level problems out of the way as well. And this fella's going to show you that he can do it by himself. So let's carry on.
I haven't put any casing on it at all. So let's see what I can do here. Maybe a new world record. Cross my fingers. Hey, by the way, I'm Hunter. Thanks for checking in. Hammer that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're having fun here, and we're just starting up. 10, 11 videos, and there's going to be so many more to come. So let's see what we can do and see if we can beat the time. All right. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Watch this guy go.
All right. Getting the header up.
So he's using a smaller gauge nail.
Get that up there.
So it doesn't leave a big hole to trim the door out with his casing.
Dab of glue on the casing.
And he dabs glue on the corners so they hold.
Case hanging this door, guys. Case hanging. 1, 2. One at each top and bottom of the hinge. In the middle. One at the top, bottom of the hinge, middle,
Yeah.
top and bottom.
So always
Come back
nail
up to the side,
where your hinges are to keep it
against the
solid,
wall.
because that's where you get most of your disruption or your banging.
Side. Case in the door.
Now he's also putting a small brad. Sometimes that splits it, but he's putting a small brad in the corners so they stay together.
All right.
It's a lot of
One
nails.
side casing done. Got to get
Now
my
watch
switch
this.
to the other gun. Got to get the 3 nails out the
Switches
side.
to a bigger gauge gun
There's 1, 2, 3 nails that hold the jam. Got to get the door
because he wants to get into the frame.
nicely. Get the level over here on the 3 hinges.
Gets it leveled up.
Get the door on the ground. Get it level. Get your
So it was crooked. As soon as he put his level on it and pulled it over, you see the reveal is even all the way through now. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for an even spacing all the way across before he nails it in.
reveal. It's looking pretty great right now. 2 shots. At the
Always nails
hinges.
where the hinges are.
Level off to the side.
And
1,
now he
2.
carries on.
Reveals, checking reveals. Nail the case.
Nail the
Make
2
it
top
look good.
corners.
Hold the casing while you're shooting. Flex it, make it look good.
Now he's looking to see the reveal all the way down on this side to make sure it's pretty close to being where it needs to be.
This is how I get 30 plus doors done in a day, guys. Now we're coming back out.
Now he's not ready to nail the jam yet.
Now we need to shim it, guys. So we get a handful of shims. And now we need to shim.
Now he's already nailed the one side. Why would he need a shim? Well, because when he goes to put his nails into the jam, he doesn't want that jam to move anymore. So he's going to be nailing where he's putting the shims. So it's important to still use shims behind the jam. You can get, so there's factories that make these doors pre-hung, and it's actually trimmed out. The jams are already trimmed out with trim on both sides of the jam. This is not the case. This is buying a door from a big box store and hanging it. So you're actually putting the trim on yourself. And now he's, for the sake of being able to nail into the jam, putting his shims in.
Now the shims need to go in there pretty nicely. They need to be snug. Can't flex the jam though. So it's kind of a game here, and I've pre-cut them already for what I do. Pre-cut them to about 3.5, 4 inches. You just got to shim it so it's nice and tight. Mark it. If I get it behind, let's see here, small shim, get it in. Come on my way up, work it in, don't flex the jam. Oh, I can get that one all the way in. Mark it out so I know where I'm shooting next. Push that in, mark it out so I know where I'm shooting next. It's tight. Shim's over, guys. Shut the door, let's check the reveal.
Now he's looking to see that he's got a nice,
bottom.
Nice even
Tap
spacing.
this
He's
over a
going to
little
tap it over. And he's going to nail where the shims are.
Gotta flex this over a little.
See, the jam still has movement. He's only nailed the trim on the other side. So the jam still has some movement before he nails it.
Hold it in place. Shoot the door stop. Shoot the door stop. Tap this over just a little bit.
He's tapping over the door stop to make sure it's all even.
Way up.
Give it a couple of shots so it stays in place. So now his door stop is perfect.
All through the shims.
And he's nailing right where the shims are.
Through the shims.
Now he can remove those shims.
Get that clear. Get that clear. Get that clear.
And he can finish trimming it out.
Switch guns.
He's going to switch his gun to a smaller gauge.
1.25 back to the casing. Case this side.
Get your 1/8 reveal all the way through. They're pre-cut, so he's measured them already. Middle, 2 corners.
Uh-oh, we're getting close. We are getting
A little bit of glue
close,
on the miters.
Get glue on the miter.
Put them in place.
Scene 1. Okay, let's go to one side.
Nail the corners.
That miter looking pretty. 2 shots. Double tap the corner. Work your way down. Out of nails. Reload bullets. Drop the bullets on the floor too. One at the top. Hold that miter together.
Hold that miter together. Throw one in the top.
Get that in there. Shot. Shot. keep going. I'm about to switch guns here for my final shots. Switch guns.
Now he wants to get into the framing.
Hold the casing.
Make sure it stays
Hold
tight.
the casing.
Tighter perimeter, because that's where your frame is.
Work my way down. And time.